Government is too important to be entrusted to politicians, which is why the press plays such an important role in public affairs, and why the First Amendment guarantees them the right to do so. When covering campaigns and elections, be it national or local, prioritize. The smaller your news outlet, the less you will be able to cover. Focus on the races and issues of greatest importance to your readers. And if you don't have a lot of resources, reach out to other news outlets to help you fill gaps in your coverage. Now, when the 2012 Democratic National Convention was held in Charlotte, North Carolina, NC State Student Media sent a team of students to cover it. It was an excellent opportunity for them, and we got a lot of good material in return. We were not, however, able to send a team to Tampa to cover the Republican National Convention. Instead, the student editor arranged with some student newspapers in Florida to help provide us with their stories on that event, and we in turn provided them with our coverage. It was the perfect way to balance our coverage, so we weren't focusing more on one political party just because it was more convenient for us to cover it. You'll want to get to know your candidates up close and personal. What are their goals, their message? Who is supporting them, personally and financially? Do your homework. Don't just repeat campaign messages, but follow up with tough questions. Use reliable experts like activists and former politicians, and use nonpartisan, unbiased experts like professors as well to help explain complex issues. Decide what matters to your readers and question the candidates on those important issues. You'll want to brainstorm story ideas. You don't need to tell the same stories every election cycles, so see what's new and interesting. Finally, make the most of the internet. For every major election, Indy Week in Raleigh-Durham does a thorough online voter's guide with extended questions and answers. If you have the technical skills, you can even create an online quiz to show your readers the politicians whose views most align with their own. It is vital that journalists keep tabs on government policies and players. People need to understand the decision-making process, how issues are debated, how laws are passed, how policies are implemented, and most importantly, how they apply to them. People need to understand the election process. Who are the candidates? How do they get elected? And how do they perform once they're in office? Finally, people need to follow the money. Where does it come from? Where does it go? And how does anything get paid for? To help collect those facts, you'll need to attend meetings like the City Council, Student Senate, and School Board. Major announcements or policy speeches will help you get the facts. And the good old news release can help you keep track of important events. News conferences are an effective way for politicians to disseminate their messages to many members of the press at once. Check in with your network of sources to find out what's really going on, as well as to verify or contradict what you're being told by politicians. Finally, dig up government reports and records for historical data and to help you identify trends.